Petaling Street is one of the many popular tourist locations situated at the heart of Kuala Lumpur. Along the street, both foreigners and locals alike can delight themselves with the pleasure of shopping and enjoying local cuisines at cafes like Merchant Lane and Chocha. The site itself comprises of a huge percentage of foreign workers, mostly from Bangladesh, Nepal, and Burma, who work on the nearby developing construction site, especially the PNB 118 Tower and the Four Seasons Hotel, which is just the opposite of the rows of shop lots on site. In contrast to the percentage of the foreign workers, the local Chinese residences only make up a small percentage of the site population, and even most of them are elderly Chinese. The rows of shop lots found along Petaling Street dated back as early as 1940s, prior to the Second World War era. Now this means that the shop lots are at least 60 years old. Throughout the years, some of the shop lots have been renovated to meet the new requirements of the new functions. Not only that, the buildings are so well maintained where any deterioration will be mended to prevent any unwanted events of accidents. This is also significant to the fact that Petaling Street itself is a tourist attraction and has served to generate income which contributed to the local economy. Now in this video, we will be talking about one of the renovated shop lots situated along Petaling Street known to many as the Merchants Lane Cafe. If you're just a passing traveler, there's a high chance you would walk past the cafe itself because it is actually quite hidden from plain sight. Now interestingly, the building in which the cafe is located is actually comprised of 3 different spaces. A toy shop on the ground floor with a bar behind it, and on top of them, both is the cafe itself. Upon entering the building, guests will be greeted with a blood red stairway that leads up to the main cafe area. This may be a significant highlight because besides being a tourist attraction, Petaling Street is also famous for its vice activities and illegal operations that takes place once the sun sets. Once we walk up the stairs, we enter the cafe itself, which is actually separated into 2 enclosed spaces with an open air lounge in between. The bar is located at the front of the building, whereas the kitchen is situated at the back of the building. Because the Merchant Lane Cafe itself is an en-lot unit, the designer has cleverly utilized the roof as the source of natural sunlight by demolishing the ceiling and replacing the roof, finished to the transparent roof tiles. As a result, this creates a very calm and welcoming ambiance which juxtaposes the blood red light situated at the entrance of the cafe. Now the cafe displays a rustic overall aesthetic where most of the materials found there are stripped to their basic. The plaster walls were already cracked, revealing the layered bricks underneath. The walls itself may be the metaphor to the site itself, so the plaster can resemble the fact that Petaling Street is a tourist site, covering the illegal operations that takes place at night. The bare finishes creates a nostalgic feeling within the user as it still maintains some of the original construction from the 1940s. The integration of nature within the cafe removes the spatial barrier between the outdoor and indoor, especially when combined with the use of timber flooring. The furniture found inside the spaces complement the overall aesthetic of Merchants Lane because of the similar rustic style showcased throughout the whole cafe.